You didn't find this by accident. Something led you here. And that same something is working right now, on the other side. There are no coincidences in moments like this. You were guided here. Something in you knew you needed this tonight. Something in you knew that tonight was the night things begin to shift. They've been thinking about you. More than you know, more than they've told anyone, more than they've even admitted to themselves. It's been happening quietly, underneath everything else they do, underneath the noise of their day, underneath the distractions they reach for, underneath the conversations they have with other people. There you are, returning, again and again, like a song they can't get out of their head, like something unfinished that keeps asking to be completed. And tonight, something changes. Tonight you're going to feel something shift inside you. Something that was tight loosens. Something that was heavy lifts. Something that felt far away comes close. You can already feel it, can't you? That quiet stirring, that sense that something is different about tonight. Trust that. That feeling knows more than your fear does. In just a few moments, you're going to feel something you've been waiting for. A feeling of certainty, a feeling of warmth, the feeling that it's already done, that it was always going to be this way, that the ending you imagined was never really an ending at all. It was a pause, a breath between sentences, and the sentence is continuing now. The story isn't over. It was never over. And somewhere, right now, they're thinking about you. Their mind keeps returning to you the way a tongue returns to a sore tooth, involuntarily, persistently, again and again. A memory surfaces, something you said, something you did, the way you laughed at something no one else would have found funny, the way you looked at them when you thought they weren't watching, the way being around you felt different from being around anyone else. And that memory stays there. It doesn't leave. It doesn't fade the way other memories do. It stays sharp and warm and close because you don't leave. Not really. Not from the people who were meant to love you. You leave a mark that doesn't wash off. You leave a warmth that nothing else quite replaces. And they feel that. Every single day, they feel the shape of where you used to be. So let yourself receive that right now. Let yourself feel what it means to be thought of, to be missed, to be the thought someone can't shake no matter how hard they try. Not as something to be desperate about, not as something to chase, just as a simple truth that you can hold quietly in your chest. That's you. That's already happening. Right now, in this moment, as you breathe and settle and let go, you are on someone's mind. You matter to someone in a way they can't explain away. That's real. That's already real. Now let your body begin to respond to that truth. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let your hands go soft. Let your feet relax. Let your whole face soften. The space between your eyebrows, the muscles around your eyes, the tension you hold in your cheeks without even knowing it, let all of it release. You don't have to hold anything right now. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to do anything at all except receive and breathe. Just breathe in slowly, all the way down into your belly. Feel your stomach rise. Feel your ribs expand. Feel the air filling you all the way to the edges and out slowly, letting everything go with it. Every worry, every what if, every version of the story where it didn't work out, every late night you spent wondering, every moment you second-guessed yourself, every time you checked your phone and felt that drop in your chest, let all of it leave with the breath, because those versions aren't real anymore. This one is. This one, where they come back, this is the real one. This is the one you're choosing right now. And what you choose in here becomes what's true out there. That's not wishful thinking. That's how this works. That's always how this has worked. So breathe again in a long and full, and out slow and complete. With every breath, you are releasing the old story. With every breath, you are making room for the new one, the one that's already written, the one that already ends exactly the way you hoped. Your body is getting heavier now, not in a bad way, in the way that feels like being held, like sinking into something safe, like the moment right before sleep when the whole world softens and nothing feels urgent anymore, and everything that seemed so loud just an hour ago becomes very, very quiet. That's where you are right now, right on that edge. The edge between the world of effort and the world where things simply are, where love simply is, where this connection simply is, where the outcome is simply already decided. And in that world, in the world that's true right now, you are loved, you are chosen, You are thought about constantly by someone who doesn't fully understand why they can't stop. You are missed in the small hours of the morning when there's nothing to distract from the truth. You are wanted with a wanting that doesn't go away no matter what they tell themselves. Feel that moving through your body. Feel it starting in your chest, that soft warmth that comes when someone loves you, when someone really loves you in that bone-deep way that doesn't switch off. Let it spread into your shoulders, into your arms, into your hands, down into your stomach where you used to carry that anxious knot. That knot is gone now, because there's nothing to be anxious about. It's already done. The love is already there. It never left. It was just waiting for the right moment to be spoken out loud. Breathe again, in and out, and with every breath, you sink a little deeper into peace, into certainty, into the version of your life that was always waiting for you just underneath the surface of all the worry. Now, I want you to picture yourself somewhere comfortable, somewhere that's yours. Maybe it's your bedroom with the familiar sounds and the light that comes in a certain way you've always loved. Maybe it's your couch wrapped in something soft. Maybe it's a place that only exists inside you, a room that's just warmth and quiet and safety. The light is soft. The room is quiet. The day is over and the world outside has gone still. Everyone else is somewhere else. It's just you. And you're resting, really resting. Not the kind of resting where your mind is still running through everything you should have said or done. Not the kind where you're rehearsing conversations or replaying moments on loop. Real rest. The honest kind. The kind your body has been craving. The kind that only comes when you know, somewhere beneath the surface, that everything is okay. Because everything is okay, everything is already okay. You just haven't felt it fully yet, but you're about to. Feel the surface beneath you. Feel the weight of your body settling into it, being held by it. Feel the quiet around you like a presence. Not empty quiet, not lonely quiet, but full quiet. The kind that holds things. Feel your breath moving in and out, slow and even. And notice how with each cycle you feel a little more at rest. And notice that your phone is nearby. You're not staring at it, you're not willing it to light up. You're not running calculations in your head about when they might reach out or whether they will. You don't need to, because you know. Somewhere underneath the wondering, you know. You've known for a while now. There's been something in the air, some quiet signal underneath the silence that kept telling you, this isn't over. This was never over. You're not imagining it. Something is about to change. Something already is. And that feeling in your chest right now, that isn't hope. Hope is fragile. Hope comes with doubt baked into it, the kind that holds its breath and braces for disappointment. This is something older than hope, something deeper. This is knowing. The kind of knowing that lives in your body and doesn't need evidence because it is the evidence. And you know, so you rest, you breathe, you wait, not desperately, not with that tight, anxious waiting that makes your stomach hurt, but the way you wait for the sun to rise. Patient, certain, not afraid it won't come, just resting until it does. Because it always does, it always will. And then your screen lights up. There it is, that soft glow in the quiet room. And before you even look, you feel it, that pull in your chest. That electric recognition, like your body knew before your eyes did, like something in you has been tuned to their frequency for so long that it picks up the signal before your mind even catches up. You look down and you see their name, right there on your screen. Not a stranger, not someone you've been hoping to hear from in the abstract. Them, specifically, exactly them. It's really them. After everything, it's really them, and something in you exhales, long and deep and complete, something that has been quietly held for a long time. Finally lets go. Like a fist unclenching, like a door swinging open, because here it is, the moment you felt coming, the moment you held space for even when it was hard, the moment that was always going to arrive because some things are simply meant to arrive, and this is one of them. You open the message, and they say, I've been thinking about you. Read those words again inside your mind. Let them be slow. I've been thinking about you. Feel what those words do to your body, not desperation, not the flood of relief that comes from fear finally being proven wrong. Something warmer than that, softer, the feeling of being seen, the feeling of mattering, the feeling of knowing that even across the silence, even across the distance, even across all the time and all the things that happened, you were still there. You never stopped being there, in their thoughts, in their quiet moments, in the spaces between everything else. in the last thought before sleep, and the first one that surfaced in the morning. You were there. You are there. You never left. And they're finally saying it, finally putting words to what they've been carrying, finally letting the truth out into the open where it can breathe. Let those words settle all the way in. Don't hold them at a distance. Don't protect yourself from them. Let them land into your chest, into your stomach, into your bones, all the way down. I've been thinking about you. This is yours. This is already yours. This has already happened, and you are already receiving it, and it is already real. Now breathe with me, in all the way, and out, slow and easy. There's nowhere to rush to, nothing to chase, nothing to prove, nothing to manage. The moment is here. You're already in it. The connection is already restored. Not rebuilt, restored. It was always there. The love never went anywhere. It was just waiting for the right moment to surface, waiting for the fear on both sides to quiet down enough for the truth to be heard. And that moment is now. This moment, the one you're living in right now. Feel how certain that is. Not hoping, not wishing, not carefully optimistic in case it falls apart. Knowing. The way you know your own name. The way you know the smell of rain before it falls. The way you know when you've come home even before you've walked through the door. You just know. And that knowing is the most powerful thing in the world. Because what you know on the inside always shows up on the outside. Always. Without exception. Not sometimes. Not when conditions are right. Always. So let yourself know this. Let it be as real to you as anything you've ever touched. They're reaching out. They're reaching back. And it feels like coming home. Like something that should have always been this way. Like the most natural thing in the world. Now let the scene deepen. Stay right here in this moment. Don't rush it. Don't jump ahead to what comes next. Just be here. Stay with your phone in your hand and their name on the screen and the soft, warm feeling of knowing spreading through your whole body. Don't leave this moment. Live in it. Feel the warmth of the phone in your hand. Feel the soft glow of the screen lighting your face gently in the quiet room. Read their words again. I've been thinking about you. Let those words be true again and again and again, and then they write again. I don't really know how to say this. You watch the words appear, one by one, and something in you smiles. Not a nervous smile, a knowing smile, because you know what's coming. You've always known what's coming. They continue. I've been going back and forth about reaching out for a while now. Every time I picked up my phone, I'd start typing and then stop. I told myself it was better to leave things alone. I told myself you'd moved on. I told myself I should move on. But I couldn't stop thinking about you. Every time I tried to move on, every time I thought I was finally okay, something would remind me of you. A song, a place we used to go, something someone said, something small that shouldn't have meant anything. But it meant everything, because it made me think of you. And once I started thinking about you, I couldn't stop. And I realized something. I realized that I don't want a life where you're not in it. I realized that trying to move forward without you doesn't feel like moving forward at all. It just feels like loss. Feel what that does to you? Not the frantic joy of someone who was afraid this would never happen. Not the urge to cry or to immediately respond or to do anything at all. The quiet satisfaction of someone who always knew it would come. The deep settled peace of someone who held the truth even when holding it was the hardest thing. Because you did know. You held this truth even on the days it felt impossible. You kept the door open even when it hurt to keep it open. You stayed faithful to what you felt even when nothing in the outside world confirmed it. And now they're walking through that door. And the only thing you feel is, of course, of course. It was always going to be this way. Breathe in slowly and out. There is nothing to do right now except feel this. Feel the warmth of being chosen. Feel the sweetness of being missed. Feel the exquisite relief of being right about something you never stopped believing in. Feel the deep settled certainty that this is real. This is happening. This is your life. This is already your life, and it's beautiful. You made it here, you held on long enough, and it's beautiful. Let's go even deeper now. Let your body relax a little more with every word you hear. like each sentence is a wave and you're sinking beneath it, gently, softly, into something warm and still and endlessly deep. Imagine the room around you getting softer, the edges of things becoming less sharp, the thoughts becoming slower, quieter, more like clouds passing than anything you need to reach for, until all there is this, the soft glow of your phone, their name, their words, their heart, reaching out across whatever space was between you, and your heart already knowing, already open, already there waiting, already home. I missed you, they write. I missed you so much. I tried not to. I told myself I was fine. I told myself it was for the best, that people grow apart, that not everything that matters is meant to last. I told myself all the reasonable things that people say when they're trying to talk themselves out of something true, but none of that was true. The truth is, I missed you every day, not just sometimes, not just when things were hard, every day. In the good moments, when I wanted someone to share them with, and you were the first person I thought of. In the quiet moments when there was nothing to distract me from what I actually felt. In the middle of regular, ordinary moments that had no business reminding me of you, but did anyway, every single day. Let that land. You were in their life every single day, not physically, but in the missing of you, in the specific shape of the space you left behind, in the particular silence that only exists because you're not there to fill it, which means you never really left, not from the places that matter. You were always there. You are always there. With the people who love you, you are always there. And they love you. They never stopped. They tried, maybe, but they never stopped. Breathe again, long and slow and deep. Let every muscle in your body release a little more. Let your face be completely soft. Let your chest be completely open. Let your hands rest completely still. Let your whole body be heavy with peace. You are the most relaxed you've been in a very long time, because you're not fighting anything anymore. You're not reaching for something out of fear. You're not gripping hope with white knuckles. You're not bracing. You're not guarding. You're just resting in what already is. And what already is this. They're back. They're reaching out. They love you. They chose you. They always chose you. Even in the moments it didn't look that way. Even in the silence that felt like rejection. Even in the distance that felt like abandonment. Underneath all of it, at the level where things are true, it was always you. It is always you. Your phone glows again. They write, I made a mistake. I know that now. I think part of me knew it then, but I wasn't ready to sit with that. It was easier to tell a different story, to find reasons, to make it make sense in a way that didn't require me to admit I was wrong. But I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the silence, for the distance, for every moment you reached out and I wasn't there the way I should have been. For making you feel like you weren't enough when the truth is you were always more than enough. I was the one who wasn't ready. I was the one who didn't know what to do with something real. Feel that, not with bitterness, not with triumph, not with the urge to say I told you so, even quietly, even just to yourself, with compassion, with the deep, warm understanding of someone who has always seen them clearly, not just the best of them, but all of them. And love them anyway. Because you do understand. You've always understood them in a way that goes beyond what they've said or done. You've always seen the person underneath the behavior, the fear underneath the distance, the love underneath the silence. That's part of what they love about you. That's part of what they can't find anywhere else, that knowing, that depth, that way of seeing someone and not flinching. Nobody else sees them the way you do, and they know that now. They know exactly what they had, and they're done pretending they don't want it back. Breathe. In, out. You are safe. You are loved. You are chosen. This is already true. It has already happened. The version of events where this is true is the one that's real. Allow yourself to live there, fully, without reservation. Now let's stay in this feeling. Don't let the outside world pull you back just yet. Stay here. Stay in this soft, warm space where everything is already okay, where the relationship is already restored, where the silence is already broken and behind you, where they've already reached out and you've already received it, and the story is already moving forward. Stay here. This is where you live now. This is your life now. Picture the two of you now, not texting, not through a screen, in the same space, together. Maybe it's somewhere familiar, a place you used to go, somewhere that holds the memory of you both, somewhere that knows what you two look like together. A coffee shop where you used to sit for hours. A park where you used to walk without needing to talk. A couch in someone's living room with the TV on low and food on the table and nowhere to be and no reason to perform for each other. Just you, just them. Just the ease of two people who belong in each other's orbit. Feel what that room feels like. Feel the temperature of the air. Hear the small sounds. A car outside, the hum of something in the kitchen, the particular quiet of a shared space. And feel them there. Not in a frantic, this can't be real kind of way. Not with the hyper-awareness of someone trying to make sure the moment is real, in the easiest, most natural way. The way you'd notice the weather, the way you'd feel the sun on your face. Of course they're here. Where else would they be? This is where they belong. Next to you, in your life, in your space, in your world. This is where you both belong. Look at them, really look. Notice the way they hold themselves when they're completely relaxed. When they're not trying to be anything. When they're just being. The way their shoulders drop. The way their face goes soft. The way they look at you, really look at you. With something in their eyes that used to be guarded and is now completely open, like they finally stopped protecting themselves from you, like they finally realized that with you, they don't need to, and you feel it, that click of recognition, that settling, like the last piece of something sliding into place, like a sound that was slightly off-key, finally resolving into the right note. Home. This is home, not a location, not a building, a person, this specific person, and you're there together, right now, in this moment that is as real as anything you've ever touched or tasted or felt. Breathe it in, all of it, the warmth, the ease, the complete uncomplicated certainty of this. Let it move through every part of you, down your arms, into your fingertips, through your chest and your stomach and all the way to your feet. This is your life. This is your reality. This is already done. You're not imagining a future. You're remembering a present that already is. Now let the scene shift back, gently, back to the soft room, back to the quiet night. Your phone in your hand, their words on the screen. And you carry with you that feeling, that room, that ease, that completeness. You carry it back with you and you let it live in your chest. And they write, "Can we start over? Not from the beginning. I don't want to erase what we had. What we had is part of me. It's part of how I got here. But from here, from right now, from this honesty, can we just start from right here, from this moment, and build something even better than what we had before? Because I think we can. I think we know things now that we didn't know then. I think we're both different in the ways that matter. And I don't want to find out what this looks like without you. I want to find out what it looks like with you. And you feel, not desperation, not the desperate grab of someone who was afraid this would never come. You feel the quiet yes that was always inside you, the yes that never went away no matter how long the silence lasted, the yes that was there through all of it, patient and warm and unwavering, the yes that kept the door open even when keeping it open felt lonely, the yes that believed in this even when nothing confirmed it. Yes, of course, from here, from right now. This moment is your beginning, not a redo, not pretending the past didn't happen, a beginning that carries everything, the history, the growth, the things you both learned in the hard season, a beginning from the version of yourself that was strong enough to hold the vision, even when holding it was the loneliest thing. You held it, you didn't let it go, and it held you back. It always holds you back because that's how this works. What you hold in your heart with genuine certainty, not hoping, not wishing, knowing, finds its way to you, rearranges itself to reach you, moves through every obstacle to arrive at your door. Every time. Without exception, every single time. Breathe in, all the way and out, long and slow and complete. Let your whole body be heavy now, the good kind of heavy, the kind you feel after something wonderful, that sweet, pleasant weight of a full heart, a full life, a moment that went exactly as it was always meant to go. That's what you carry now, not the hollow lightness of relief after fear, the solid warmth of someone who is exactly where they're supposed to be. Your phone glows softly. They write, "I want you back, I want you back." 3 words, 4 words, simple and without decoration. No performance, no games, no careful construction of something that sounds right. Just honesty, just truth, just the simplest, most direct version of what's true for them right now. I want you back. And you let those words move through you like a warm wave that comes in slow and full and covers everything. You were wanted all along. You were always the one they wanted. And now they're saying it, out loud, to you, directly. Now it's real in both worlds, the inside and the outside. The wanting that was always there, that never actually went away, is now spoken. And spoken things become solid. Spoken things become the architecture of your life. I want you back. Breathe it in. Hold it. Keep it. It belongs to you. It always did. Now let everything get a little quieter, a little slower. The sounds around you become more distant. Your thoughts become softer and slower, like they're moving through something warm and thick. Your body sinks even more deeply into wherever you're resting, held completely, heavy in the most beautiful way. You are so relaxed right now, more relaxed than you've been in longer than you can remember. There is no urgency here, no grasping, no measuring, no trying, just the deep ocean stillness of someone who has reached the bottom of all the fear and found that it wasn't bottomless after all, that underneath the fear was solid ground, was truth, was love. They're coming back. They came back. They're already back. In the place that matters more than any screen or any room or any physical distance. In the place where love actually lives. In the inner world where things are true before they're visible, they never left. And now the outer world is simply catching up to the inner one. The way it always does. The way it always will. Not because you forced it. Not because you chased it or convinced or manipulated anything into being, but because you held the truth long enough and consistently enough that the outer world had no choice but to reflect it back. That's how this works. That's how it's always worked. You chose this, you held this, you stayed faithful to this, and here it is. Because you are someone worth returning to, worth reaching out to in the middle of the night, worth the vulnerability of I made a mistake and I'm sorry and I miss you and I want you back. Worth every message that took courage to send. You are worth every single one. You have always been worth every single one. And they know it. They've always known it. They know it especially now. And they're saying it right now. Breathe in, out. Feel their love like a presence in the room with you. Warm and solid and real, filling the space the way warmth fills a room. You can't see it, but you feel it everywhere. Not a fantasy, not a projection. A truth, the deepest kind of truth. The kind that was true before it was visible, true before it was spoken, true even in the silence, underneath the noise and the doubt and the waiting, underneath all of it. This, you and them, the connection, the love, together, already, always. Your phone lights up again, and it's them. It's always them. They write. I keep thinking about that time and they describe a memory, something specific, something small and perfect that only the two of you share. A moment that had no business being memorable, something ordinary that became extraordinary just because you were both in it. A joke that became an inside reference, a moment of quiet that felt better than any conversation. A small thing they did for you or you did for them that neither of you has forgotten, even though neither of you ever said it mattered. And reading it, you remember, instantly and completely. You feel it like it's happening right now. That moment when everything was easy, when being together felt like breathing, when there was nothing complicated about any of it, and the world made perfect sense. You remember, and they remember. And the fact that they're bringing it up, that this is the memory their mind went to, means it's been living in them the way it's been living in you. Not as a ghost, not as something painful, as something precious, something they've been quietly carrying. Those memories weren't one-sided. They never were. They were shared then, they are shared now, and they are being shared again in this moment, across whatever distance still remains, closing it. Breathe. Let yourself be in that memory for a moment. You know the one that always surfaces first, the one that makes you feel warm and a little bit like time stopped. Go there. Actually go there. See what was around you. Feel the temperature. Hear the sounds. Feel what you felt in that moment, about that particular ease, that particular joy, that sense that things were exactly right. Feel it like it's happening again, because in a way it is. In the way that matters most, in the inner world where things are first true, it is happening again. You are together in that memory, and you are together in this moment, and you are together in what comes next. All of it is real. Every good thing that ever passed between you is real, It didn't disappear when things got hard. It doesn't disappear. It lives in both of you like something permanent, like something that belongs to you both and can't be taken back. And it's pulling you toward each other the way gravity pulls, not dramatically, not with effort, just quietly and constantly and inevitably, the way things move toward what they belong to, the way rivers find the sea, quietly, inevitably, without effort, just the natural movement of two things that belong near each other, drifting back, returning, already returned in every way that matters. And now your body is so heavy, so warm, so completely at rest. The thoughts have slowed to almost nothing. They drift through like clouds in no hurry to get anywhere. The world outside is very far away, and you have no interest in it right now because everything that matters is right here in this soft, quiet space. There is only this room, this feeling, this truth that has settled all the way into you, into your chest and your stomach and your hands and the slow, steady rhythm of your breath. You are loved. You are chosen. You are thought of constantly by someone who can't help it. You are missed in a way that doesn't go away no matter what. You are wanted with a wanting that has proven itself to be stronger than distance, stronger than time, stronger than whatever stood between you. You are someone's first thought and last thought, and the thought they keep involuntarily returning to in all the spaces in between. That's you. That's already you. That's been true this whole time. Let it be true all the way down, not just intellectually, not just as a nice thought, in your body, in your blood, in the slow, steady rhythm of your breath. This is true. This is already true. This has always been true. And as you rest here in the truth of it, the messages keep coming, soft and warm and certain, like light coming under a door. You don't have to open anything. It just comes. I miss you. I've been thinking about you. I made a mistake. Can we talk? Can we start over? I want you back. It was always you. Every one of them landing in your chest like something that was custom made to arrive there. Every one of them fitting perfectly into the shape of what you've been holding. Every one of them yours, because they are yours. This love is yours. This person is yours, and you are theirs. That's the truth underneath everything else. That's what was always there, even when the surface looked different. That's what is. That's what will continue to be. Because real love doesn't evaporate. It waits. It endures. It finds its way back. It always finds its way back. Breathe. In, long and full, and out, slow and complete, and let yourself drift even deeper now, past thought, past analysis, past every question you've ever asked yourself about this, into the place where there's no more wondering, no more rehearsing, no more vigilance, just this, just the relationship already restored, the silence already far behind you, the love already spoken and received, the return already happened, the two of you already moving forward into everything that comes next, together the way it was always supposed to be. You don't question it anymore. There's nothing left to question, because it's already yours. It was always yours. From the very beginning, in some form neither of you had words for, it was already yours. And the part of you that knows that deep, quiet part that never stopped believing even on the hardest nights, even when the evidence seemed to point another way, even when it would have been so much easier to give up, that part is right. That part was always right. It knew something your fear didn't have access to. It held something your doubt couldn't touch. Trust that part. Rest in that part. Give that part the floor right now and let it be the loudest voice. Louder than doubt, louder than fear, louder than the memory of any silence. This voice, the one that has been quietly certain this whole time. The one that says it's done. It's already done. They're back. They love you. They've always loved you. And everything is unfolding exactly as it was always going to, exactly as it was always meant to. Breathe in, out. There's nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to do, no version of yourself you need to perform. Just this, just here, just resting completely in your reality, the reality where you are loved, where you are chosen, where you are the person someone can't stop thinking about and couldn't stop missing, and finally reached out to, where the person you love is already on their way back to you, or is already there, already in your life, already in your days, in the quiet mornings and the full evenings and the small ordinary moments that are the actual texture of a life lived with someone. They're there. You're together. The love is real and spoken and growing. It's already true. Let the messages keep drifting through. I miss you. I've been thinking about you every day. I want you back. It was always you. I made a mistake. Can we start over? Can we just be us again? All of it warm and certain, all of it already real, all of it already yours. Each message a confirmation of something you've known for a long time, each one settling into you easily, naturally, the way things settle into the place they belong. Let that be what you carry into sleep. Not a question, not a wish, not a hope held carefully in case it breaks. A knowing, solid and warm and real. Held loosely because you don't need to grip what already belongs to you. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. You don't have to hold on so tightly anymore. You can rest. You can actually rest. Not the tense waiting kind. The real kind, the deep kind, the kind that comes when something you've been carrying for a long time is finally completely safe to put down. Put it down now. It's safe. You're safe. This is safe. Let it go. Let it be done. Let it be real. Let it be yours. Just rest. Just breathe. Just know. And let the love that has always been yours find its way all the way home. It's coming. It's already here. It was always here. Underneath everything, it was always here. And now it always will be. It's done. It's already done. It's done.